Hey y'all, how's everybody today? I wanted to check in and talk about how I'm going through a fibromyalgia flare-up. I have not had one in so long that I did not realize that's what was happening to me. I've had I've been in remission. I can't. It's hard for me when I'm in a flare up, and I'm telling you, I didn't remember any of this. When I'm in a flare up, it's hard for me to talk. My hair looks really weird. It's hard for me to talk because I can't think straight. So, also being in perimenopause doesn't help that either. But yesterday I made that video about finding that rapper guy, and in it my voice is a little funny. On Friday I was screaming a lot, screaming and crying basically as I was praying and for a family member, and I was just really, really upset, and I was screaming at the evil surrounding this person and yelling at God, which he's okay with that, and I don't do that hardly ever, but I was screaming a lot at him and asking him where he is, because in that moment I didn't feel him, which is not usually a problem for me, but in that moment I just couldn't hear him or feel him or anything, and I know he's there, but I was just upset. Anyway, that's not even what this video is about, but I assume that's where my voice went, because the next day on Saturday my voice was a little raspy because I was literally screaming probably for a good 5 minutes. Like, I'm surprised no one called the cops. And I was home alone, so my dogs were not concerned, so there's that. But yesterday my voice was still a little raspy, but today it's more raspy. I've never had raspy voice. This is not a thing for me. So I don't know if I just, all that yelling and just like really injured my vocal cords or what. But I'm also in perimenopause, like I said, and I had my period for a really long time this time. It was like, I'm trying to think. It was probably, I think it was 12 days, which is like horrible. And it was really heavy. And then it ended. And then this morning I got it again. After a 5 day break, I came back. So it's not heavy, but I don't know if that's what's causing this flare up, just that extreme stress of what's going on with my family member. They're not sick or anything. It's just other stuff. And it's really hard for me to deal with. And I'm someone that is like very, like, let stuff roll off my back kind of person, you know? I'm very nonchalant. My kids call me a hippie because I'm just like go with the flow person. But this family member is like really important to me, and they're so lost, and I'm just tired of waiting. But so I don't know if that set my body into a flare, plus getting my period again. Like, I didn't ovulate or anything. I just went straight back into another period, which is like really hard. This is not stuff that you're warned about when you're younger. And I'm so glad, like, people talk about it now, about perimenopause and all the symptoms. Like, I am in a Facebook group of amazing women who just support each other and talk about it. But it just needs to be talked about more because, women like my daughters, I have grown daughters, and I don't want them to be surprised, like, when they're older and they're going through this. So, we just need to talk about it more. But fibro, I have not dealt with it in so long that, I've been in remission. I've been in remission since 2010. I've had like a random flare up here and there because of something I did, like eating, stuff I'm not supposed to eat. Like meat, it's not my friend. I love Good Rancher's meat too. But it's just, my body doesn't handle meat well at all. And so, I don't know, I've been eating a lot of meat, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be doing that. So I don't know if it's that. But, yeah, it's weird. My body hurts so much, and I was like, oh no, am I getting the flu? Like, what's going on? And it's the middle of summer, and I don't really get the flu, so I was like, I don't know. COVID's going around, I guess. I don't know. I actually see my doctor tomorrow for my annual. Part of my annual. I'm not getting the pap smear now. But, yeah, my body was aching. It's aching. It is aching a lot. And I was just like, why? The only way and reason I know that it's a flare-up is because for me, and with a lot of people, when you have a flare-up, the only thing that helps is either sleeping or getting up and moving around. Moving around will make my pain disappear, but the second I stop moving, it comes back. So, like, it's so weird. My doctor was like, yeah, that's a telltale sign. If you get up and do stuff and you're moving around, and I don't mean joint pain, I just mean like the body ache part of it. Yeah, you'll like stop hurting, but the second you sit down, the pain just like hits you. So you're like, okay, I can either sleep or never stop moving. But if you never stop moving, then it makes your flare-up last longer. So I don't know, it's horrible. And I've just forgotten about all this. So, yeah, I had to leave work and come home because I was hurting so much. I took Tylenol at work. That doesn't help. I feel like it helped me for like maybe an hour, but it doesn't do anything for flare-ups. So that's why. Anyway, I just want to talk about it. I used to talk about all this on YouTube all the time. And I stopped because I got better. So, but yeah, I don't know if anyone's out there suffering with the fibro and the perimenopause. I feel for you. I really do. All right, love y'all. Bye.